And we're live. Hello, everyone, or who's ever in here. Hello, Lady Knight of Avalon. Uh, yeah, it's been a minute. It's been too long, but I'm like, let's give it a try. Let's come back. We're gonna see how it goes, as I always like to say. But then I disappear for like 2 months, and then I'm back again. No, and here's the thing. I've just been in a slump. I've had many an opportunity to go live, but I just didn't feel like I should have in a weird way. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Any new tea? No tea here, unfortunately. I've been out of like the tarot loop. There's been some, but I just there's been some goings ons that I was like, oh, and then when but I don't. But I'm so out of the loop in the tarot world that I'm just like I'm not the tea sleuth as I used to be with the tarot world because I've just been so backed away from everything. But I have been doing tarot. I'm still doing tarot stuff and all that. I've been doing my card. I've been pulling cards of the day, and I hate doing one card readings, but cards of the day seem to be the only things that I'm like, okay, whatever. I just pull a card there. Don't do much of it. I just do it more to keep track of like what's going on in the day and how does it reflect the card and see what it does. So far, I haven't really picked up on anything that like it's like, oh yeah, totally that matches up. But yeah, no. So like for example, today's card is the Ace of Discs. But then it's been like a few days since I pulled it. And I uh the last one I pulled, it was like last week, I think. It was like last Wednesday. And I got the 10 of Discs. And I'm also pulling from the Devas of Creation. And I got the Deva of Water. I kind of regret writing the titles on here, but it's just some of the cards look a little similar, and it's a little difficult to memorize what it is they're trying to say. And I get like the cards are supposed to be intuitive, but I do want to know that. But I will say that like writing it on there, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think I might be able to wipe them off if I'm careful enough, if I find the right thing. But I'm like, I'm gonna stick with it until I can comfortably know what the card is, and then yeah. But it's still, I love that deck. That's a cool deck. I never got into daily draws. Yeah, neither have I, just because of the consistency. Like, past week I don't, but this, just when I can, I do it now. But yeah. Hello, Hopeful Soul 72. I'm doing good. Hello, Gunhild K. This is yeah. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Finally, let's get back into it. Does the one card pull help with the day? I was going to start doing weekly reads and daily 3-card pulls to test for accuracy. You see, that's what I was hoping for, but so far I haven't really seen much in terms of like accuracy. I'd have to like go back and like because here's the thing, you have to go and also track everything that happens throughout the day, even in like news and all that. I would say like breaking news, and track how that goes and matches it up as well. And I don't do that. I know I'm in the way. Like right now, for example, popular culture with Kate Middleton, is that her name? Right? The princess. she's missing. And so people are like over analyzing the what's it called, the photo that she released, apparently, and like the whole fiasco around that. And that seems to be a thing that happens a lot with the royal family. They always like will release a photo, like when the queen, when she was alive, when she was missing as well, that people thought that she was dead and they were lying, but turns out she was alive. And then like later on in the year she did die. Or something like that. But like they released another picture of her in the car, like through a windshield, like from the outside looking into a car. They took a picture of her, and it looked very photoshopped too. Like it seems to be a thing with the royal family. Catherine of Wales, there we go, thank you. Yeah. Hello, Crystal Raven Rose. It seems clinical and cold, but how do you strengthen your intuition without practice? That's also, yeah, I find that I've been more accurate on these when I do live readings and all that. Those have been my most accurate readings. And even then, it's only been like a handful of moments or times where I'm like, yeah, but other than that, Not really. Hello, Crystal Raven Rose. You see, yeah, well, that's the thing. People are saying that that picture is photoshopped, and that's not like those are just pose that they posed to someone else, and she's yeah, I don't know. You see, that's the thing. It's like, why are they keeping her hidden? What are they trying to accomplish? And I'm like, girl, so what if it's not her? What if it is a picture of them to show that she's okay, and really she is just still recuperating from a surgery that she had? Like, I think sometimes it's just not that deep, and I think people overanalyze too much. The royal family are creepy. They are. They are. And that's the thing. It's like and it's like to have a reputation where you can't even trust what the like to have a reputation where your subjects to have the royal family still be relevant is kind of weird itself. It's a weird life to live, and honestly, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just saying how Diana was treated and how oh my gosh, what's her name? I can't remember, but they left the royal family essentially. They're like renounced their claim to the throne or something. I don't know. Harry and oh my gosh, his wife. I'm forgetting her name. Were you silent or were you silenced? You know, I can't remember her name. Damn. But anyways, Megan, thank you, Lady Knight. But yeah, it does seem back to the one card a day. It's just a retrospective, like seeing how it fits and what happens throughout the day, and it's just it's sometimes it's a bit of a stretch, and other times it's just to pull out a card and display some art as well. They will not be, yeah, they totally are, like they're yeah, because we don't, I think it's just like like the people that are now like in charge in the UK, like I think I hope they soon start to realize like, oh, maybe we shouldn't waste our time with them, you know. I hope they get to that point sooner rather than later. What am I going to use here? I'm going to have this one here. Okay, so who wants some readings? Let's stay focused here. Tangent. The royals are weird. Let's see. The coronation of William will be a big deal over here. Oh yeah, and that's not going to be. It ain't going to be that long, unless they do what they did to that one. Who was it, to the Queen's husband? Anyways. Harry was right to leave. Rightfully so, you know. Is that a jumper? Should we use it? We're going to use it. Where'd it go, though? It wants to hide, though. Okay. So, of course, we're going to refresh everyone's memory. Whoever wants a reading, whoever wants a free reading, we're going to play the numbers game. I pull a card. You guess the number right on the card. It's either 0 to 21. It's usually the guess. That's the range there. You can guess as many times as you want. Just don't spam it like some Aquarius Capricorn cusp that I know of. And then yeah, if you don't want to play the game and you want the reading, you can donate. PayPal link in the description down below, or you can use the super chat feature, send the sticker, donation, whatever, and you will get top priority, and you don't have to play the game, and I can do your reading right then and there. Just make sure to tag your question with the payment so I know. As always, the rules of what I do and don't do for readings in the description down below. If you want to support me and other things as well, links all in the description down below. Okay, so let's see. Let's get to the here, right? Yeah, here we go. It's been a minute. Sorry, I got my card. Here we go. Okay, whoever wants a reading. Guess. There's not many people here, so I'm pretty sure it won't be too hard. it won't be too much of a hassle, you know. Oh, Lady and I got it. You got the two. It's the Two of Wands. If it'll show, there we go. The Lord of Dominion. Yes. What do you mean? What? Yes. It's interesting. The blue looks. It looks blue here, but it looks teal almost in the screen. But maybe I'm just the blue color blindness that I have. Anyways, yeah, you got the Two of Wands. So yeah. What's your question, Lady Knight? I see an alien from the movies. Oh, I see it too. You're good at like looking into that. Hopeful Soul. This deck is the Tarot as Color by Ithal Kolhun. This is published by oh my gosh, who are they? Who is it? Oh my gosh. They did the Lenora Carrington deck. It's but yeah, it's a Tarot as Color. It's by oh my gosh, what's it called? I have the book there and I wish it showed here, but yeah, just look it up. Tarot as Color spelled as that, and you should find it. Because again, not many decks spell that as much. I'm not sure if it's still available. I think they might be doing a mass market version. I think they might have sold out though. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been out of the loop on like the stuff, all that. So yeah. Let's see. So, Lady Knight's question is, what energy am I dealing with for the next 4 weeks? I'm like, well, let's hope it's not a parasitic alien filled with acid for blood that you're gonna have to deal with. You know. I see like a weasel looking up at like this like the flare of a crown or something. Right here. Unless they take dumb people. I don't think they'll want the dumb people. I think they'll want the smart people. You know, think about it. Like, why would they come here? You know, why else would they come here? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen the third Alien film, but those are pretty solid films. Also, if you hear noises, there's construction like literally over there. There's a room and then the outside wall, so it's a bit away. But if you hear noises and trucks and stuff like that, like and banging and stuff like that, we're replacing a fence, a rotted wooden fence, that was on our left, left or right on the side of our house. So yeah, if you hear noises, that's that. I can hear the muffled sound of a radio because there's guys working out there. So yeah. I needed 3 attempts to get through Prometheus. I enjoyed Prometheus. I think it's like the black sheep of the Alien movies. Oh, how interesting. You're gonna see that in a second. I hate saying it, and when I do say, I can't help but say, "Oh, how interesting! Oh, that's interesting." But that's just how it is. But I'm like, "Oh, I'm seeing something here." So here we have, but yeah, here we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So how's the I want to read it romantically. I want to read it as like emotionally and the lovey-doveyness of it all, you know, um, of the knight marching towards something, you know, looking forward towards, you know, again, yeah, it seems like it seems to be indicating a planning more so in the emotional space, but we got the 5 of discs, and the other disc card as well is the knight of wait, let me hold it how it is so you can see how it is. So it looks to me like it's going to be a transition from an emotional focus to then fiscal monetary concerns taking the spotlight here. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Does that resonate with you? um so yeah, it seems that mm, money problems might pop up in the future, in within the next 4 weeks. Yeah, the money is a topic right now. Yeah, it seems to be saying, uh, you know, the heart versus what the heart wants versus what is needed in our, you know, in terms of like money and all that. Yeah. Let's see. He's the emotional support during this other life stuff here. Who's he? Well, I probably know, but bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands, overburdened. Lighten up a bit. Okay, okay. Yeah. Covenant was better. Covenant was fun. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, the Ten of Wands here, it seems like you have a lot of stuff on your plate. Maybe take something off. Maybe lighten the load a bit. You know, put something to the back burner, you know. Uh yeah, with the apartment situation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it seems that it seems that the two knights need to be unified and synthesized here. And I think with the 5 of discs getting in between them, maybe that's what's going on here. You know, that monetary difficulty getting in between those two and splitting the two, when really they should be together. Um, that goes down into a whole another rabbit hole of money issues. But I think for any relationship, I think money does play a role in decision making for a relationship. Anyways, yeah, but anyways, so yeah, there you go. I think I've said everything that I need to say there. If not, I'll just like keep digging into the reading and like come out with a whole different meaning from the cards there. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna see how it is. I wish you luck, Lady Knight. So yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so let's put that to the side here. Let's get another card. Okay, beautiful card. Let's see if I can do this right. Uh, very educational. Okay, got another card. Next reading. Next reading. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Okay. To whoever wants another reading, which I mean, there's very few people here. Who else wants a reading? You know, there's only 3 people here, so we can keep it. So I can honestly either do, if whoever's the other person watching, uh, you know, I think if it's just hopeful soul, I think we can just do hopeful soul. You know, no, late night, you already got a reading. I'm guessing just for fun. Yeah, I'm like, okay, tune into it. Tune into it. It's not 3, and it's not 13 or 20 or 5 or 9. It's none of those. You guys are thinking too big. I can give it away. Oh, true, true, true. I'm like, is my chair like too low? No, I think my camera is looking too high. There we go. I think that's a little better. No, not 0, not 6. Not 2. And not 4, and not 5. No, wow. Wow, y'all are y'all? And did I not notice it? Maybe I skipped it. No. No, really? Now y'all are going up again. I said low, low. It's not 11. Yeah, it's 1. Lady Knight got it with the Ace of Swords, but most likely I'm going to give it to you, Hopeful Soul. No, no, why? You can't do that. I'm going to start charging you now when you do that. I manifested him. No, it's 0 to 21, 22. No. You're gonna get in trouble with YouTube. YouTube's gonna shut down the stream if you keep spamming it like that. How have you been? Why? Oh, grow a bear. What if I don't want to? Who cares about YouTube? It's me too. Yeah, you're right. It is. That's so astute. That's such an astute observation. So, anyways, Hopeful Soul, what's your question? Waiting for justice. I mean, sometimes you got to take justice in your own hand. You know, direct action. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what's going on. Let's see. Let's see here. I think I'm going to use you. I'm going to use the Tarot of Delphi. Just pump your back. What? Eventually. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. As it should. Why? As it should. We're going to keep it quick. We're going to keep it simple here. I'm like, I'm about to start looking for a replacement for Thirsty Tarot because I'm like, I miss doing that. Did he die? He's actually, both dogs are here. Let's see, Trust the Divine. I don't need to get my hands dirty. Bad situation here. Can I fix it myself? Okay. No, she's still kicking it. She's going through it though. We're getting ready for like when that's happening because she's old. She has a bad eye now, so it's happening, but she's still kicking. She's still like up and about and running around, and you know, but she's still there. Pickles is still here. She's actually asleep on her bed right now. On my bed back there, I don't know if you'll see him, if he'll move, in that gray lump back there on my bed. That's Carmelo because he's been wow, shade, wow. I don't have a bad eye. This is a bad eyelid. But he's there because because of the wall situation. We can't let him out, so he's like crying and crying and crying to go out, but we can't let him. So yeah, true. You have 2 bad eyes. No. No, I think I just lose eyesight when I see you. Why? You know. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, hopeful soul. Yeah, yeah, she's hanging in there though. Those are my eyes right there. Hmm, interesting. So, not the poop emoji. So you got the Eight of Wands, which I'm kind of seeing this as like liberation. Here we have Persephone being returned to Demeter with Mercury. And so it's a return of spring, and it's a return of the daughter to her mother. Um, then we have, I believe this is, yeah, this figure. She also went through something similar of like in terms of like getting justice and you know uh uh you know stating her piece to the courts essentially to claim what's rightfully hers and what's just for her, so I like her. She uses her abilities uh to prove her point. She for real, look at her. There's a lot of there's there don't don't say it out loud. Why? YouTube is gonna get us in trouble. This is the tarot of Delphi. Quite a few decks, have been coming out that are more in this vein. There's one that came out recently. I really want. There's quite a few that I want to get that are similar to this, but just none can come close to it. Then we have the Enchantress of Swords, and this is one thing. If we're talking about justice, again, I don't know the whole story here. I don't know the whole story here. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm going to say that she's a scribe or a researcher or some seeress. But her scrolls there are her receipts. One thing that I always talk about that you can always tell when someone's going to win a Judge Judy court case is when they have receipts, when they have evidence. Like, I think a lot of people just go on there and be like, I can just say my piece. And like, you got to have the receipts. If you don't have the receipts, she's not going to rule in your favor, you know? Um, Hello, Arisha. Hello, Nelly. Let's see. Yeah, it is out of print. It's very, very hard to get. It's one of the most hard to find decks at the moment. There is one that's come out. It's called the Odyssean Tarot. That one looks interesting that I want to try and get. Then there's a few others. There's one called the Oh my gosh, there's one that just came out. It's like all nude paintings though, with a bit of Photoshop, not censoring out anything, but like that paintings that showcase the human body in nudity and all that. And I really want to get that one, but I'm broke. I'm broke. So yeah, the Naked Tarot. There we go. Yeah, back a copy for me. Why? So yeah. Let's see. But anyways, hopeful soul, back to this. Receipts. Have your receipts right there at the bottom. Have your receipts and make sure you know what's right, So yeah. If there was a demand, what is wrong with printing again? It's more so the creator has her own job outside of it, I believe. It's her own independent publishing thing. She did state that she wanted to reprint it, but I think that was before the pandemic, and who knows what happened. I don't know if she's still active anywhere. Uh, so yeah, I don't know if we'll get another copy or not. So yeah, is that equal to the Queen of Swords? I would say yes, it kind of is. But this deck uses such unique quartz that I like to think of her as more, again, the Enchantress, more witchy, and more not so monarchical, and more witchy in a way, more like a Pythia, I believe is the term. Um, we should. I want to do another episode of Thirsty Tarot. Um, but I think though it has changed because I used to be the chase virgin, and you were, the more promiscuous, adventurous, experienced, very, very, very experienced one of the duo. So, who knows how the dynamic has changed now, Anyways, I'll bring on my. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'd love it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet him. You're still with him. I love it. Love to hear it. Yeah, there is a lot of reds too, especially with these two, and it's interesting to see the dynamics here. Here she's more sheer. The Enchantress of Wands is more revealing, and here the Enchantress of Swords is more closed off, only showing what she needs to be shown. What needs to be shown. You know. Excuse me. Are you saying I would? That's listen. You said it, not me. I said experienced. Yeah. The chaste virgin and the experienced streetwalker, just what you also have at the bottom of the deck, hopeful soul, to get back to your question, even though I'm getting distracted by the chat. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. What is she doing down here? There's like a removal of your power, and I guess with the Enchantress of Wands and the Eight of Wands showing that return, Persephone, right? I almost thought Pandora, but no, Persephone returning, escaping from the underworld, and the Enchantress of Wands reclaiming what's rightfully hers. It seems that there's that sense of regaining what is lost, I think don't let it get you beaten down, I think, is what I might be saying. So yeah. The blinded fake so-called virgin. Successful tarot tuber, thank you. Where I'm the more active one. I'm the one that's been more active. Why? Hello, NM. What we do is we play the numbers game. You gotta wait. I'm still on Hopeful Souls question. So anybody that wants a reading, just wait. I will get to you. You will have an opportunity to have a chance. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. The Empress is all the queen. She doesn't lose. That's true. That's true. I retire. Thank you. Did you retire? Did you? Yeah. So wait, retired. Don't you have to retire when you're like in your 60s, right? Or 70s, right? Right? You're welcome, hopeful soul. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know how it goes. Let me see. Let me know. This is where the accuracy comes in. But just like the mighty Cher, I should come back. You should. Wait, did Cher ever leave? Like, did she ever stop? I feel like Cher just seems to always be there, even if she says like she retired or whatever. If she has said, I just don't feel like she stopped. Now I want to say Wagon Wheel Watusi. Isn't that? I've never seen that movie, but no. Anyways, well, you kind of did. Why? Let me see. Why? Can I look at your channel? Pause real quick, everyone. We're taking a moment here. Let's see. We're gonna take a minute here. Let's see. Let's see why. When was your last upload? Let's see here. Let's just look this up real quick. Last upload. Videos. latest was latest video was 3 years ago, right? How many times have they just can't leave? You just can't leave. I think you know what? Yeah. Let's see your live streams. I think you've done more live streams before. Your last one was 2 years ago. Interesting. And mine was what? Mine was like a few months back. I should be more consistent. I don't have an excuse other than anxiety and ADHD. I think I'm gonna blame it on the ADHD. It's kind of gotten a little bad in recent times. But anyways, there we go. Okay, anybody that wants a free reading, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. We're gonna do. I think I just showed it, but I don't think you guys saw what it was. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Guess the number between 0 and 21. You can guess as many times as you want. Why? You're not allowed to guess. That's true. That's true. Gaga usually takes that long. No, why? You can't guess. No spamming. Why? You're spamming and you don't. This doesn't go to you. Everybody ignore why. If not, I can put them on a timeout for now. You're misbehaving. Why? You're misbehaving. All that drama and you're still not getting the right number. All of that and it's not happening. None of it. You haven't done any of it. I am guessing. Well, you're not doing a good job. Look, there it is. Now, after how long? After a minute of you spamming, you got it. And look what you got. You got the 5 of discs. You happy? Is that what you wanted? Did you do it? Did you get it? Look at that. The Lord of Material Trouble. Is this what you wanted? The Lord of Material Trouble? You got it. You got it. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you get the reading? What's your question? What's your question so I can tell you no? What's the question so I can read the card so intuitively that you what's the question so I can read the card so intuitively that I make an answer to something that I know is not the outcome that you want, you know? So what's the question? Thank you, abundance. A blue feather. I see that too. I kind of see it like a, I don't know, like I want to see it like a sea slug. Okay, let's see. How will Zac Efron the full production be like? Is this to write that? Yeah, we're gonna stick to classic Rider-Waite-Smith for this one. Coming this summer. Watch Zac Efron. I really need to know what happens next because I saw the little teaser, the little bit that was put up there. And I needed more. I needed to know what happened next. Oh, no. I'm broke. Wait, I have well, not family. I have technically in-laws, like in-laws in Chicago. I have my sister's husband is from Chicago. Yeah, I'm like, wait, yeah, you're a plane steward, right? Me completely forgetting your job. Let's see. How will Zac the full production? How will Zac Efron the full production be like? I guess I just keep thinking of on Drag Race. Bitch, I'm from Chicago. You know, that's all I think of right now. And of course, we take forever with shuffling because that's just how I do it. That's just how I go. That's just how it is. No, I'm just kidding. Well, no, because I'm like when I do my cards of the day, I limit myself to strictly 3 shuffles, and I feel like it's not yeah, yeah. Oh, you're nervous. Why? Well, let's see. I think you should be. I think the nervousness shows that you care a lot for this project, you know. Uh and if you weren't nervous, it'd be like then you'd be kind of like not caring, you know. I think it's good, but don't let it over stress you though, you know. Wagon wheel Watusi. I have that stuck in my head. Hmm. 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 I don't know why. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. These are actually pretty good cards. Very interesting cards too. A mix that I rarely ever see like gotten together, but they are related quite a bit. You have justice. Uh-huh. 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 Balance, the cause and effect, you know. We also have High Priestess, something of a bit of the unknown going on. Oh my god, I'm getting a little notification on my thing that my Wi-Fi is low. I'm connected to Ethernet. Why am I suffering through this? I should not be suffering through this. Anyways, the High Priestess shows a bit of like you're gonna have to accept that you're not gonna know the outcome. There's a lot of things that could be that there's a lot of things that's no, that's not right. It's more so there's something unpredictable that you may not be aware of, and that's kind of like it's unpredictable, you're unaware of it. Can you stop it? I don't think so. I think it's like I think it's kind of like, oh, it's only fair, but it's going to be okay. It's going to turn out great. I think it's going to be great. I think in the end, there's going to be some what if, what's that, what's going on. You're going to be a lot of questions are going to be asked, a lot of self-doubt, but in the end, it's going to this is the card you want. And when I was shuffling, when I was overhand shuffling the card, this card like flipped over a little bit, and I'm like, oh, ooh, 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 ooh. And I'm like, who knows? But then I kept shuffling, and then I pulled, and that one showed up. I'm like, oh, look at that, you know. So then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. So I think it's just simply saying, don't be distracted, you know. And I think this is what's going to influence the High Priestess coming with something that you're not noticing or that you're not paying attention to. Mm-hmm. The Oscars. A Star is Born. I'd sing the song, but I'm a terrible singer. So yeah, where's my water? I need water. I need water. I'm thirsty. My throat. You'll have to sing it when you go. What? A Star is Born? The what is it? What's it called? The Shallows, right? Or is Zac Efron gonna be have some musical numbers in there? When is good for you? For what? I'm free like all the time right now. I'm like on the job hunt right now, and so I've got my time and my scheduling is free, you know. Right now, it's literally like anything that comes first and says, "Hey, da 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 da." So yeah. Uh, but we have to promo it. You know how I am. Did you see me promo this? I don't even know promo what. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Thirsty Tarot or what? Oh, when we go live. Oh yeah. I said on Thirsty Tarot. Yeah. Yeah. Again, my schedule is very flexible. It's really more up to the people that actually have a life and have a schedule to where I can be more flexible to be like, oh yeah, I can do that. You know, um, maybe I should go live on my channel with you first. Yeah, and then Thirsty. Yeah, because you've been on my live the last time I can't remember, but I can't remember when. It's been a while. It was either the last live stream or the live stream before. But yeah, I agree. I'd have to make an official announcement, and when I upload more, I'll promote it more and I'll talk about it more, and I'll make community posts. Um, so yeah, yeah, that sounds like a better plan. To so that it so that we do the so we defibrillate your channel. Clear, boom. Bring it back, and then you know, uh, and then yeah. I believe she's in Germany right now. I don't know if she'll go back to the US anytime soon, but I don't want to speak for her. But right now, last I checked, last I talked to her, she's not in the US. Well, there's no tarot tea. Well, there's some tarot tea, but it's tea that I don't have a lot of information on. Playing on July, August, September, USA. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, wait, this is free reading. Never mind. Yeah, there's no tarot tea. Don't distract me from that. So yeah, it's a little slow, but as always, I'm like, I expected it to be like, just a few people on the live stream. But again, oh yeah, I think Lady Night would be more. She'd be closer to Chicago than I am, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I think she's still a bit of ways away, but it's not like from California. Oh, there we go. Oh, let me know how it goes, Lena. Give me your review before I confirm and be like, okay, I'll get a plane ticket and go to Chicago. But if I go, I just know my sister and my brother-in-law are gonna be like, da 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 or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyways. Right now it seems a little slow. So the next person that comes on and asks for a reading, we're just gonna do that one, and we'll put a pause on the numbers game, because that's really only for like when there's like 10 or more people in the chat that want a reading, and right now it's pretty slow. So for the meantime, hold on. So in the meantime, let's see. No, I don't have anything that says that. We're gonna use this one that I have here. Well, it's dinner time. It's dinner time. Oh, right. It is. It's already 4:19 here. Yeah, it's almost gonna be dinner time here. Oh, now it's 4:20. Nice. What's for dinner? Why? Yeah, I'll probably cut this off at the hour mark, but we'll see. I don't want to say readings are closed because then people are going to come on and then they're going to be like, and then we did that, you know, and I'll be like, no, we can do a reading, but I'm just, again, yeah. Diet air for dinner. I don't know. I think that might be too much for you. Why? I'll just go straight to your thighs. I have to keep my figures. Yeah, plural. For the production. Thank you. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you're too small, how are they going to see you on stage? Why? You're going to be up there. We're going to hear you talk. And we're going to be like, where is he? He's so thin, I barely noticed him. Slim and slimmer. A skinny legend. But I have to be careful. I shouldn't feed into your delusions, though. My body may be slim, but my presence is huge. Is that what we're calling it? Is that what we're calling it? No, wait. No. Gigantic. You want to know what's gigantic? The decks that you haven't. What's gigantic is the decks that you haven't unboxed. That's what's gigantic. The pile of decks that you haven't unboxed. Me too, Lady Night. I haven't done this in so long, and I'm like, it's gonna be slow, but yeah. Yes, you still haven't unboxed them. It's been like a year. Just send them to me. Why? I'm just kidding. Don't. I have to go through my collection too and get rid of a bunch of decks. But who knows when I'll be able to. What about the British Broadcasting Channel? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the British Broadcasting Channel? What is that? What do you mean? Last night? I'm like, last night. You know what I watched last night? I watched Wonka last night. That was actually a really good movie. When Timothée Chalamet started singing, I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I realized, oh yeah, they sing in these movies. And so and so I had to get used to that. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, is this I don't British Broadcasting Channel. What do you mean? What is that? Big? Big what? What is it? Do you guys know what it is? Black. What is it? What's going on? Channel. Oh, what channel? Wait, is there a new tarot channel? What channel is it? Did I say something else instead of channel? British Broadcasting Channel? Did I not say British Broadcasting Channel? Oh, thank you, Lady Night. You see, Big Black Channel? Oh, so that's what it means. What is that? Is there like shows on there? Oh, well, no, I spray pesticides around my house. You should try it too. Why? I know it's not good for the environment and, you shouldn't, but I don't want to deal with, I don't want to deal with roaches and spiders crawling into my house. Well, spiders not so much. Spiders deal with the roaches, but I don't want to deal with roaches. I don't want to deal with it. They're nasty, they're disgusting, they're gross. I'm sorry, this is an anti-roach house, and I get it. They're like the cleaners of the world, but you know what? What if I want my filth? What if I want my filth in my house? No, I don't like roaches. I'm like, you might. Why? Not me. Not me. I don't know. I don't know if you're like talking about an innuendo or something. If it's something inappropriate. This is a family-friendly channel here, and like I said, I'm a chaste virgin that has, never that has never been soiled by the unholy touch of a man or a woman. Like that's just not me. That's just not me. No. I've never done that ever. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dysfunctional family friendly. The Dr. Pepper shirt. I know. I'm not sponsored, so don't buy. uh, dysfunctional family friendly. I It's what YouTube wants. So I'm now gonna start a Christian family channel. So yeah. Hello, Nikki Sparkle. How are you? Nikki Sparkle, it has been forever. Uh 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 well, I gotta change now. I gotta change since it seems like every other hoe has that. Just kidding. No, your boyfriend's not a hoe. How have you been, Nikki? It's been too long. No, no, wait, no. I want to make a good first impression on him. I meant to say that he has good taste. He has good taste. Great minds think alike. I keep looking at my notifications. My computer wants me to restart so that I can install some updates. Let's see. It's been intense, hard, sad, but also good and okay. Yeah, that's pretty much how the past few months has been for me as well. Um, okay, go make dinner. Why? Bye. Bye bye. Let's see. What about yourself? Yeah, pretty much the same. Intense, hard, and sad, but also good and okay, and a bit conflicting at times as well. But it's yeah, it's life. It's life. Yeah. Uh, Stay filthy, UV. I I'm I'm a virgin. I'm not filthy at all. I'm pure. I'm clean and I'm pure, and I've never ever done anything like that ever in my life. Yeah. Yeah, grateful and so yeah. Yeah. It's more so like I just want to go back to just, you know, living comfortably in a way, but that, it requires responsibility. you know, and those responsibilities entail complications, I feel. But again, it's life. It's life. And I would also say it's the people that you surround yourself with that make it better, you know. Uh but then again, it's like coming from someone like me where I've been kind of pretty for the most part yeah. Why? I've been for the most part pretty in a solitudinous. That's not the right word. A solitary uh, way of life for like like years. Even during all while I was when I was in my height of tarot tube action. Uh, but now it's been now I've gotten more of a IRL social life, but it's still hard making friends during in this age. I'm nearing 30, so making friends in this age range is very difficult, but it's happening. uh let's see. Yeah, like safe and calm and fun and easy flowing. Yeah. Um would it be nice? Yes, to try people, not the soul sucking kind. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it's because I think those people are soul suckers because I think they're trying to fill a void, and I think they're dealing with either loneliness or an insecurity, and they're not really sure how to properly make friends or understand how to connect with people properly and to have a fulfilling relationship with other people, if that makes sense, you know. And so it's easy to do that, but it's like we have to learn to find a way to coexist, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's like for at even like at that age, it's like how does that work? You know, how does that happen? Is it possible? It's like, yeah, some people don't sometimes it just happens later on in life. It's just yeah. Um you know what? That's also true. Yeah, I have been sad and down and all that. Never have I behaved like them. That's the thing. They just don't know how to process being upset without hurting other people. And it's like to me, this is the current thing. Tangent, hurting people, verbally and emotionally hurting people, whether that's intentionally or unintentionally. That's something that happens a lot. For me, it usually happens unintentionally. I'm unaware of what's happening, and it's not coming out of like a place of like frustration or hurt that I like take it out on someone. I don't really do that. It's usually I'm like I think I'm saying one thing, but in the end, it turns out that I've actually like accidentally said something else. Uh, Rarely ever am I in that mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna give it to them real good. How about I say that? And it's like I'm not like that. That's to live that life, to be in that way is it doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel good. And if I'm ever in the presence with someone that's gonna set me off in that direction, I remove myself from the situation because I'm like, I don't like being around this person. I'm gonna step back. But responsibility sometimes puts you in the sphere of someone like that. Uh, but yeah, yeah. When I as soon as I realized I did, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Usually, yeah, uh, usually, yeah. I because I acknowledge that I messed up, and I misspoke or I said something I didn't think I was saying. That I thought I was saying one thing, but it turns out, oh no, that's oh, I see how that can be interpreted that way. I'm sorry. Um, you know, not at all my intention to hurt. That's kind of where I'm going at. Uh, I don't even know when we were young. It just happened. Friends. Yeah. It seems like they just happen. I think it's just like forced proximity. I think nowadays we don't have spaces where we are encouraged to socialize, unless they really hurt me on purpose. Even then, I'm like, even then, it's like I get angry if someone hurts me to get back at them. I just it's to I can't say it's like I always say it like this. I'm never mean on purpose, intentionally trying to hurt someone. I'm usually only mean when I'm joking, and I think we're in that like that rapport as friends or whatever. Um or again, unintentionally saying something that may actually hurt someone's feelings. Then that's the only time. The but for but for me, I'm it's difficult for me to be intentionally mean and hurtful to someone. Uh, I have to spit fire when they hurt me, unless I have to cry, then I shut down. Yeah, usually I think usually I I want to vindicate myself by being like, I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. I'm just gonna live my own life away from you and ignore and cut you out of my life. Even though I, in that sense, it's like I know they feel like they're not going to give two shits, and it's like that desire to want to hurt someone is there, in the sense of like again, you want them to feel how you feel, and you can't do that by like cutting them out of your life, but that's honestly the best thing for you. Oh, but what if it's family? Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I'm thinking of like workspaces where you have to work with someone that's like an asshole or whatever. But family, that's even more difficult. But I think with family, that the it's tricky because it brings up a lot of conflicting feelings, especially if it's like normalized because that's what you grew up with. Uh, some people, but eventually you'll start to realize like, oh no, I'm actually hurting because of this, and actually I'm realizing now it's because of this family member or this or being this way with me. You know, see how I just like lost track of the discussion here. I'm just talking about something else and not actually doing a reading. But that's what these are. That's how these always evolve. Um, yeah, they truly won't. They truly won't until you straight up just tell them like, this is how you make me feel, and this is what this is why I don't fuck with you. You know. uh, but yeah, I so far I haven't had too bad of like a family experience, but I have seen it with other family members. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I do know that there are those family members that I'm like, oh, and it just makes me feel weird about it, even though because it's like no bad intent, but whatever, you know. Um, I don't want to be bothered by them. Life is yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. And here's to add to the main point though. Just because they're family doesn't mean you they are entitled to your time and energy and love. You know, uh, because yeah, and like I think that's one thing. Love and entitlement only go hand in hand in certain situations. I think, and just because you're blood related doesn't mean you're entitled to that. You know. So yeah. Aw. Leave those soul suckers at a distance if I can. Yeah, absolutely. Just recently I had we had a scare with my mom, and trust, she's one that she's the fucking oil that keeps this whole machine running. Uh and so to be reminded that she's not here for forever, it's like, anything could happen. It's like, oh, you know And I'm like, I don't know what my dad is gonna do when she's gone. But I'm like, I would hope that I would have a good enough head on my shoulders to be prepared to, you know, stand on my own when she's gone. Hopefully not anytime soon. She is okay though. Where but it was a bit of a scare. And yeah. Uh, all right. Good night, Lady Night. Yeah, I said I should be hopping off too because it's already going to be an hour. So I do want to. Yeah, we can do Raw Raw's reading, but I don't know. I have to see the question. I don't want to just be like one more reading, but no, no. I'm closing it off here because I'm like it's already been an hour. I just wanted to go live real quick and check it. But yeah, you will if you ever have to. Just enjoy all the time you have. Yeah, that's the thing. Don't take them for granted. Don't take your loved ones for granted. Uh, so yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I wish I could do another reading, but rah, it's already been an hour. I think I'll try to go live again tomorrow. I'll schedule it again. I think I'll do it this time again tomorrow. I'd have to see. I might do it an hour later, maybe. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna try and be live as much as possible. I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of going live every day, possibly, whether that's for 1 hour or two, because that's how this works. YouTube rewards you if you're on every day. It likes to promote you the more you're on, I feel. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. We kind of went off on a tangent that we really didn't resolve, but again, it's a discussion that goes off. Yeah, I'm gonna try every day. I'm gonna try and do every day, and again, it's only until I get a job, a proper job, and get back to a schedule that I can be like, okay, now I know what day I can, but for now, I'm doing every day because I can. Yeah, it's 4:42 p.m. here. Yeah, it's the afternoon. Um, so yeah, so thank you everyone for stopping by. Sorry I couldn't get to your reading, Rara, but again, I just wanted to pop on for a live for just an hour just to let the YouTube algorithm know I'm still alive and I'm still doing stuff. I want to come back and let the girls know. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for more tangents, tarot readings, tarot discussions. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do all this stuff, and then like shit happens, and then it's put on the eternal back burner with all the other back burners of eternity. But hopefully, this gets me to want to do other stuff. But yeah, it was fun talking to everyone, doing all the readings. I'm like, should I do it? Am I gonna be good at it? And I do it, and I'm like, wait, I still got it. So for sure, you're gonna see me tomorrow. I'll post a little premiere thing so that you guys know when I'm gonna go live, so you guys can see it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you all in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow. Yeah. Bye everyone.